Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello everybody. Last week we elaborated on the importance of collaboration at work and the importance of the teamwork and how more cooperative the nature of work is now because of so many factors, among them the change in the nature of work itself, nature of organizations, nature of the interaction between jobs, importance of teams, the emergence of a new culture and the emphasis on innovation. Today we're going to keep on explaining the collaboration, its effects on the organization and other subjects, other important concepts in addition to those. Business now rely a lot more than ever before on social networking, whether that networking is internal or external to the company, and employees and customers and suppliers also are more engaged into those systems. And the goal is to deepen the interactions and expedite information sharing through conversation and transparency in exchanging information. There are a lot of gains which organizations benefit from investing in information systems to encourage collaboration and facilitate collaboration. And among the benefits that all in all, organization gains a very high return on investment, and you can see that in more productivity, quality, innovation, customer service, and financial performance as seen in profitability, sales, and sales growth. Two important factors affect the quality of collaboration, which later on impact firm performance. These two factors are the collaboration capability, which reflect the capacity of the system, and it requires an appropriate organization structure and culture, along with the collaboration technology, the means which provide for the appropriate collaboration technology to be utilized and be used in order to enhance the planning and the implementation of strategies and the performance of operations. Collaboration is not something which happens spontaneously. It must be enabled and nurtured. Collaborative culture is an essential factor. Simply having collaborative technology will not result in collaboration if it is not seen as part of the business and rewarded. If you have any of you worked before at a command and control organization, you may have been able to see aspects of the business that could be improved and collaborative through collaborative business and collaborative culture. And here, senior managers must rely on teams of employees, policies, products, designs, processes, and systems, which, as we said, rely on teams and the top management. Support is very, very important to build teams and have the system working. Having tools for collaboration and teamwork is not enough, but actually we have to have platforms. We have to have internet-based collaboration environments which facilitate, which allow for the usage of the tools for collaboration. The enterprise social networking software capabilities allow for to have profiles, content sharing, feeds, and notifications among employees and internal and external users, groups, and teamwork spaces, tagging and social bookmarking, permissions, and privacy. When evaluating collaboration tools for your business, the first step is to identify the kind of problem you have. There are two dimensions. Collaboration technologies, that of space and the other of time. The key problems of time and location must be considered. And generally, no one has enough time, and often key people are not in the right place. And some teams may need to work together in real time, whereas others may simply need to share documentation. In analyzing collaboration tools by space and time dimensions, you can determine what types of tools will solve the problem, whatever the problem may be. And there are 6 steps in evaluating software that are capable not only for collaboration tools, but any software solution for your company. And the steps, as you can see, are what are your firm's collaboration challenges, what kinds of solutions are available, and you have to analyze products, cost and benefits, and evaluate security risks, in addition to consulting users for implementation and training issues. And finally, we have to evaluate product vendors themselves. Well, we can use this matrix to identify solutions to the time and location issues that face a firm, and to choose specific collaboration technologies. Collaboration technologies can be classified in terms of whether they support interactions at the same or different time or place, or whether these interactions are remote or co-located, as you can see from the matrix. The Information Systems Department, usually headed by a Chief Information Officer, and the head of the department may have so many different names or terminologies or descriptions, as you can see from the figure. And the Information Systems Department of a firm is responsible for coordinating all of the systems previously mentioned so far, and how the department is organized depends on the nature and size of the business. Small companies may not have a formal department, whereas large companies may have several departments for different business functions, or they may have an IT department in each corporate division. And what types of information systems department we may have had experience with will explain that the size and the number of the departments will vary with the size of the company. As the development of business information systems matures, end users have been increasingly recognized as pivotal to developing a successful system. In addition, the Information Systems Department has also been recognized as a powerful source for developing new products, services, and efficiencies. As such, IT governance is a central business concern. Being able to use IT efficiently and effectively has become more and more essential to any business success. After being for years the number one choice brand for Americans, Sears stores started to experience carrying a fading brand, and all of a sudden there started to appear very powerful competitors, and even though technology started to cost the company a lot, well, in 2013 Sears had a real difficult time, a very tough time, breaking even, let alone making a profit. It was if there were any at any of the stores, it was very slim profits. And as a solution, Sears relied on information technology and collected information about customers, and started customer data mining to improve customer intimacy, satisfaction, identification with the stores and brand, and designed new sales floors, and implemented customer programs and promotion, and started to experience success. It was Sears had a very good return on the investment in technology and in IT. And you guys, by now this semester, you became like experts on many matters, like for instance the factors which affect the design and how we architect and design organizations. Information technology is not away from impacting the organization, and here organizations also influence the usage of information. After all, organizations tailor information technology to suit its needs, and in the same time information technology has an impact on how organizations are designed. So the relationship influenced by organizations structure, business processes, politics, culture, environment, and management decisions. So as we said, the 6 factors we just mentioned mediate the relationship between organizations and information technology. However, your textbooks make the point and the emphasis that the relationship between them is very hard to predict, and they give the example of the email and instant messaging that some years ago it was hard to realize by people how important instant messaging and email will be for business companies. Well, you guys are already familiar with the definition or the description of an organization, and here we have two definitions, one technical and the other behavioral, and you already know that they both complement each other. Well, this figure explains to us the cyclical nature of organization. The organization inputs from the environment, transforms it, and then disposes it back to the environment in order to acquire more resources, and it goes on like this. And the appearance of humans is relatively simple in that process, which is considered as as a machine with different parts which could be arranged and rearranged in whichever way you want. The behavioral view of organizations considers the issue of changing the organization itself, or rapidly changing it, as very tough, very difficult, because it is populated with humans, and it's more like a complex machine, and firms operate with an existing hierarchy and job definitions and rules, procedures, business processes, and to change all of that is very tough, especially that these items, the hierarchy, division of labor, and so on, they contribute to the efficiency of the organization to change. So to change all of that is quite tough. Takes time and difficult to change. In explaining the different features of organizations and how they affect and they are impacted by information systems, the book is making the point that without the hierarchy, without the authority structure and system, he's making a question, an exclamation mark, which indicate what would happen to the organization, what would happen if the organization did not have a hierarchical structure. Would it have anything gets done? And what if it did not adhere to the principles of efficiency? Would it provide any good or service worth using at an affordable price? So I think the guy is taking this perspective because he is focusing on the technology of using the information systems. The method which makes his assumptions and the debates a bit to some extent unacceptable to us. Well, here again, the author is emphasizing the importance of routines and how routines reflected in rules, procedures, and practices make up what we call business processes, and he described them as collections of routines, and the business firm itself as a collection of business processes, which means that a business firm is a collection of rules and standard operating procedures. And I think as to lay down the importance of information systems. Again, the author here is still emphasizing the importance of routines and behaviors, and that their collection make up what we call business process, and new information system applications require that individual routines and business processes change to achieve high levels of organizational performance. So of course the information systems have a vital role in coordinating between the business processes, as we can see in the figure which we got from the textbook. The issue of organizational politics is so important because it may work for the benefit of the company, and it may work for the bad performance of the company due to the divergent viewpoints, if there are, which leads to a struggle and negative competition and conflict, no matter which employees. The the ability of the organization to achieve positive results. So the point here is to try to use politics for the benefit of the organization and its success. Well, organizational culture reflects the set of assumptions believed, described by the members of the organization. Assumptions which help define goals and products. And the organizational culture may be a very powerful unifying force as well as restraint on change. The relationship between organizational environments and information systems are very important, because even though organizations change, but environments change more rapidly than organizations, and information systems are very important because they provide the lens, the eyes for organizations, which help in scanning the environment. It helps in storing data, analyzing data, and providing organizations with information that may clarify so many things in the external environment. So information systems can provide the organization with the lens through which it can see the environment and the components and the factors in the environment which affect, which influence the organization. And not only that, but analyzing information which comes from the external environment and clarifies things for the organization. And that concludes what we're going to do this week. Next week, our focus will be on disruptive technologies on different organizational structures. Till we meet online next week, stay safe.